Hey guys, welcome back to Roblox Diner. Today we'll talk about 7 of the spookiest Roblox horror games. Let's head into it. Number 7. Haha. On Roblox, there is a game called Haha. It is a game that is very scary. When a teenager first entered the game, only a few players meandered around the palm tree-lined pool at a party house established by a group known as the Cons. This house could have functioned as a corporate event space in real life. One might have envisioned its airy foyer, filled with Chinese managers and name tags, nursing bad red wine. The Cons clearly planned to get the guests down to adult business as well, although of a different kind. An assortment of sex toys were displayed in their den. The upstairs private rooms were furnished with single beds. The basement was a sex dungeon that was torchlight illuminated. This Roblox game was started by new players with a choice: boy, girl, or other. Choosing one of the first two options immediately stripped off your clothes and took you to the poolside. Clicking other placed you dressed in a sex toy room. Avatars could choose from over 25 distinct body positions and movements, most of which would simulate sex acts. There were also beer and boomboxes available. The Haha house would eventually be visited more than 1,000 times by players in its period of existence, but for now, it was comparatively quiet. Inside, a solitary male figure in the open concept kitchen of the home, lying on the breakfast bar, was the only soul stirring. By judging the movements near his polygons in the pelvis, he delighted himself. A player elsewhere in the house requested another private game server, so they could enter an identical, empty copy of the party house and continue their interactions alone.
Why did they use the 5 Nights at Freddy thing?
They just took out all the
Number 6. Identity Fraud. You definitely ought to try Identity Fraud. It's a puzzle maze game that is horror mixed, and some consider it a scented con game. Without the monsters killing them, the objective of the game is to get through all 3 mazes. There are gates at the end of each labyrinth, and you need to press the green button to open them. The first map is just a corridor of lanterns, and it's the scariest in my opinion. The second map is a dark hedge maze. A sort of abandoned office or hospital is the third. There are several different monsters you can encounter, most commonly found in all 3 labyrinths, with glowing red eyes. Stan is entirely black. Behind you, he will appear, and when your back is turned, will follow you. He's more frightening than annoying, and he will be able to kill you, and he will not be able to kill you as long as you keep your eyes on him. To get away from him and wait until he screams, you have to turn around for a bit. But it sounds like a really strong wind. You have to begin running right away, without turning back. After approximately 10 seconds of running, he will vanish and stop following you. He looks like an all-black knight. He's not that scary. He's just going to go after you with his sword. Only in the first labyrinth was Ralph, rare enough found. In order to get away from him, you have to lead him to another player in the game, so he will follow them instead. Fraud, not too widespread, but discovered in all 3 labyrinths, because he masquerades in the game as another player, and it's almost impossible to escape. To many people, he's the most frightening. You'd think he was just another random player, but when you see him wave, you know he's a scam. Your screen is going to zoom, and just like him, you're going to accelerate until he decides to stop following you. You just have to keep running. For him, there's no way to escape really.
What was that sound? And why are you following me? Like, get away from me, bro. Like, damn. Like, take a chill.
Number 5. The Mirror. Staring for too long in the mirror at yourself could produce some undesirable effects. The one that plays tricks on you is your mind, not the mirror. Beware of the dark, creepy noises. And if you want the full effect of this game, play yourself in the dark. Number 4. Dead Silence. One of Roblox's most popular scary games, and a favorite among fans, is Dead Silence. Play with or by yourself, with up to 3 friends if you think you can handle it. Dead Silence comes from a supernatural horror movie in 2007. A ventriloquist doll is anonymously received as a gift by Jamie Ashen and Lisa. As Lisa stays home and plays with the doll, Billy goes out to pick up some supper. He finds Lisa dead when Billy returns, with her tongue carved out. There's a message inside the ventriloquist's box about Mary Shaw, a dead ventriloquist from Raven's Fair. Unravel the Mary Shaw mystery in Dead Silence. Number 3. The Apartment. The Apartment is a horror game in which a large apartment building can be explored by players. You work your way up, either by yourself or with a friend, through various floors. On every level, there are plenty of odd sounds, mysterious figures, and jump scares. The higher you go up, the more creepy things get. Number 2. Alone in a Dark House. This game's title explains it well. You find yourself in a dark house alone, and if you're up to the task, you need to explore it. You're going to come across a bunch of creepy objects and slowly piece together the horrors that have been going on in the house. For the best experience, we recommend you to try Alone in a Dark House by yourself. Number 1. School History. School History is a horror game where you need to figure out the school's mysteries. It's a good, frightening Roblox game to play with friends. Work your way through the school to open doors while looking for keys and other tools. You never know what you might find behind the doors, but look out for frightening jumps. What do you think about these Roblox horror games? Which one was the spookiest one? Let us know in the comment section. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it, hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.